in Parliament today, we are playing another little game called Have You Ever? So, have you ever played Have You Ever?
I got myself into trouble playing Have You Ever?
Have you ever gotten yourself into trouble playing Have You Ever?
I have got into trouble playing Have You Ever?
Let's go.
Have you ever?
Give us a breakdown on how this is going to go.
Okay, so it's actually quite fun because I think it is more about when we talk to each other, right? We talk about general things. And as friends as well, we know each other well enough, but we don't question certain things, right?
Because have you ever done this?
Have you ever done this? Because, we just know it's a given. So for me, I you and I spent like hours on this, right?
A lot of hours.
And we laughed and we like, no, I haven't done that. No, I haven't done that. So I'm going to ask you things like, have you ever had friends with benefits? I can answer that for you if you're not going to answer it.
No, I'm going to answer that.
Truthfully.
Because you said friends versus, I'm a thinker. Have you ever had friends with benefits? I've had a friend with benefits.
Yes. You have? Yes.
I had. You know where I am finding myself? I have nothing. We're talking 20 years ago.
So friends with benefits or friend with benefits?
I had a friend with benefits before.
Okay. I had a friend with benefits too.
I'm not going to.
But did the friend work out or did the benefits work out? Was it beneficial to you?
Yes.
When I look back nah.
No.
No.
No, it was beneficial to me. I think it was mutually beneficial.
Well, I think then I thought it was a great friend with benefit, but now that I'm older,
the benefit, before you go on, the benefits doesn't necessarily mean it was sexual benefits, right?
It could be everything, anything.
I've had friends with benefits, Katie. Come on.
Well, everything. So when I look back at it now, I think that they were not beneficial to me because I think I'm so into myself now.
You get too attached, man.
No, I understand it. I think they got too attached. And I say they as a pronoun now, not as they as multiple. So for me, as I look back now, I don't think, but I did have a friend with benefit.
Did you have a friend with benefits or did you have friends with benefits?
I had two. But if I look at it now, one was beneficial, the other wasn't.
Okay, fine.
The one was beneficial in a material way.
This is how we learn through life, huh?
We learn through life. I'm scared.
Have you ever had to hide a love bite? Do people still do those things?
When I was
Why
16,
yes.
yes.
I don't think kids still do those things.
We spoke about this the other day, right? We were like,
why would we do that?
Why would we do that to ourselves? But yes, at 16.
And then the polar necks come out in summer.
But why were we so obsessed with love bites?
It was like if you had a boyfriend and love bite was like love bite was like the proof that you actually do have a boyfriend.
Ah, okay. It was a hickey. They called it a hickey. Hickey. I did when I was 16. But I think later on, nobody wants a love bite.
No, but did you fake? I mean, did you hide them?
Yes,
Sorry,
of
not
course.
Fake them, did you hide them?
Yes, you have. Yeah, I have.
Because your parents were going to go crazy.
Of course.
I was in boarding school.
So you were walking around with your love bite. You were fine with it?
No. Listen,
did you hide it?
No, yeah. So I was in boarding school when I was in high school. I only had a boyfriend until I was in high school.
Right.
Like mid-high school. That was when I only first had a boyfriend. I was like 16 when I only first had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't also really a boyfriend. I mean, you know how that was.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that wasn't even the love bite boyfriend.
When was the love bite boyfriend?
Came even after that.
So you were 18.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, how slow were we?
I know.
But then I was pregnant and getting married by the time
was your love bite with?
No, it was before.
So basically,
shall we put these things? No, can we cut some of these things out? Don't name people. So anyway, I was at boarding school, and we were all girls at the boarding school. So in the afternoons, you could kind of run away or whatever, and then meet your boyfriend at the school on the staircase. And then you would get a love bite.
But what it wasn't like a stamp of approval.
No, and then you have to hide.
It's like a stamp.
So when the girls are walking around in summer with a polo neck or a scarf.
Yes, then you know. But talking about love bites, some of them used to be like dark and purple.
No,
and
they would
some...
turn purple after 2 days.
Oh my God.
Remember, they started off, they had this reddish color, and then they would go, as they got older,
Yes,
it's like dead blood. I
lighter.
mean, why
Yeah,
it's
why
like
would we
vampirish.
vampires? Oh my God, what's crazy? Okay,
Anyway, but I think everybody in our age group,
generation,
that was a thing.
But now you still want to have love bites, but like in a secret place where no one can see. Come on,
We do?
Come on, Lynn. Come on.
No, Katie, please talk about yourself. I've got the life that you live is not my life.
I'll tell you why. Because if he ever has to pull up his T-shirt when he's with somebody or some other girl, she would know where he was.
You are so...
Don't you think so?
Can I take a video of you being like a teenager right now?
But it's the truth. It's how I think. It's how I think.
Katie, I want to unpack this a little bit before we go on to the next.
It will be like a.
This is a current thing of yours where you stamping people currently.
Listen.
Like now, how old are you again? No, friend, seriously.
Yes, I would, and a current as well. Yes, I would.
Is it like a protection thing?
No, it's like a tattoo.
A tattoo of,
of ownership.
that you are my kind of.
If anybody else comes there, they are renting the place. They must just know that it's owned by somebody else. So yes, I think that we have evolved from the neck to like other parts.
No, not we. Please.
I think other people who are listening will probably do it in other places that certain people can see as well. So maybe not you, but I think I'm not the only one. Come on, let's comment in the comment sections. Let's say there are other people that do it. You are judging me, my friend, but I am owning this.
Ownership, owning people.
Listen, I am owning what I'm saying.
I love it for you.
Thank you.
That is one thing I must tell you. I really, really like that you're owning it.
Thank you. I'm unapologetic about that. So, this is another one. Laugh so, which we've just done now. Laugh so hard you peed in your pants.
Yes.
We both have done this.
But only after 50.
That is why, guys, we have to wear panty liners.
Because
it is the problem.
So maybe this is for the listeners. This is just a tip. After 50, if you are going to laugh a lot, wear panty liners.
We are guilty.
Every day.
We own it again.
Because
we talk about it with each other. That, did you just pee after that laugh? And you're like, did you as well?
No, wait. When you start laughing, and this is the over 50s movement, when you start laughing and you go you're kind of pinching it together. Things do not work that well after 50 anymore, guys.
You have to close it.
You have to laugh with finesse.
Which we try, but we fail. I fail. I laugh like a
So now, okay. So the answer is definitely maybe dripped your pants, not peed your pants.
Yeah, but as we get older, we have to be careful that it's gonna get worse.
But babe, it's
but
like.
I think we have to do some Kegels. I think so. We just do some Kegels.
Or those kind of
Yeah, Kegels. So we just do that. So we do some exercise. We've got to strengthen ourselves so we don't pee. Because it's the truth. We pee our pants laughing.
Oh
okay.
God,
so let's. Have you ever slid in someone's DM?
No.
Has someone slid in your DM?
Of course.
Okay. And have you ignored it?
Of course.
I've slid in someone's DM. I have.
The weirdest thing with the sliding of DM things is like, it's the people that's sliding into. Why? Hey, you know what?
Yeah, but I've slid in people's DMs purely because of work.
But it's really not the age appropriate people that are sliding into your DMs.
True. I get that.
Well, I mean, for me, but I mean, you wouldn't have a problem with that, obviously.
Well, sometimes I do look at their profile and look at the ages, and then I like, okay, I stand back.
And you say, to you, I'm Auntie Babe.
Yes, then I say I'm Auntie Babe.
Okay, cool.
So look, I we agree. So you haven't slid into anyone's DM.
I don't do that.
Romantically
I'm
not.
Glammy.
Yes, romantically not. But I have slid in people's DMs from a work perspective. If I see what they're doing,
no, but
I don't have
that's
access.
not the same.
But it's
the meaning is not the same. Slid into somebody's DMs as a sexual connotation.
Oh,
to
come on! I have slid into people's DMs. from
You
a
don't have
work
to slide
perspective.
in. You do not have to slide into people's DMs for work, man. You just
I
contact
do.
them.
No, but I have to go into their DMs to communicate with them.
Friend, when you need to contact somebody on their DMs, you text them on their DMs.
Okay, so let's look
Sliding
at
into
choose a
it's a-
DM. Let me show you one right now
Yeah, but
as we
what
speak.
I'm saying, the word is
Okay.
not slid.
So I have this one.
Slid is like a snaky kind of thing.
slithering in the DMs. Let me tell you
No,
about.
babe, you've contacted people on their DM.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
That's
let's
different.
I've contacted people on my DMs, but now this is a crazy
You've reached
one.
out to someone
Wh-
and said, listen, I've got this. I would really
Okay.
need to meet with you. Sliding is like, hello.
So I have a new friend that because I have my profile's open, and of course, people send you friend requests, whatever, or follow you, right? So I'm just going to read this one. I'm not going to show you the name, but it says, "Hello,
Show me the
Katie."
name.
I'll show you the name. Hello, Katie. Good morning. 17th September. How are you? Next day. Another day. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Sliding into your DMs.
Another day. Hi, Katie. Another day. Extremely wow. Reply to a story. You have so beautiful looks. Hi, Katie.
Sliding into
You're a
your DMs.
supermodel. Another day. Good morning, beautiful.
Is it the same
Another
person?
week. Hi, beautiful.
Is this the
Another
same
one.
person?
Hi. Another one. Hi, beautiful.
He's not
Another
sliding
one. Hi,
anymore.
Katie. It's psycho. So people that slide DMs
So,
are psycho.
so he's not sliding anymore. Now he's just being freaking
psychotic.
Yeah.
So yes, we agree that we are too old to slide into
we
DMs.
but also we agree that sliding and contacting people are two different
Okay, we have
things.
agreed that. However, I must say that I've heard some really interesting stories about people sliding to DMs and having relationships. So maybe you and I should be a little bit brave about that. Come on.
Talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Have you ever gone on a blind date?
Why does all of the have you ever questions from my friend feel like it has to do with sexual or dating? Don't you want to know anything else about me?
Yeah, I want to, but that's the first one
Okay,
my
so-
eye fell on.
So we talk about the blind date. Let's think about it. A blind date is not a Tinder date. A blind date is somebody. We have to think about this, right?
Yeah, so I think a blind date is
is-
where a friend introduces you to somebody
don't know
you
this
don't know them
guy.
and they just say go to dinner and now it's a kind of a blind date.
That means I have
Somebody set you up.
So that means I have to have new friends because none of my friends set me up on a blind date.
Are you now dumping us all?
All of you are dumping. Nobody. So no, I've not been on a blind date because none of you have set me up on a blind date. Have you been on a blind date?
I haven't been on a blind date, but I have done the
Yeah, the Tinder date.
it wasn't
no,
Tinder then.
what was it?
Badoo.
Oh, but whatever. But you've done, so that's not a blind date because you've had that. Okay, so we've agreed that we need new friends because nobody's setting us up on blind dates.
And new apps maybe because I mean
Yes.
the new ones are not good for me. I mean, just imagine.
So I'm going to take it back to normal, ordinary conversation because I think we're going
Okay,
too back.
yeah, okay.
Um,
Have you ever sent nudes?
I just said we're supposed to talk about
Oh,
ordinary
sorry.
things.
Okay. Those
Um,
are ordinary things.
Have I ever sent nudes without my face? Yes.
You have?
Yes. Have you sent nudes? And not nude
What are
lips,
nudes?
not nude lipstick and nude nail polish.
I probably have when I was in a relationship with a proper person,
Okay.
not these DM sliders.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Even me, it has to be in a
And
relationship.
nudes is also, I mean, that's a debatable thing.
Yeah, of
What does
course.
that mean?
Yeah,
Like
'cause
my
some-
nudes were tasteful.
Yeah, I also had some clothes on and stuff, but
Yeah. My nudes were not like something is looking at you.
yes, I agree. I think we are a bit traditional in that way.
Yeah, look, I mean, when we're talking about nudes, we're talking classy, like, you know.
Like what? Cleavage?
No, I mean, it could
Thigh?
even be, it could even be a little bit more, but it's not going to be like something is looking at you.
But had anybody sent you like nudes? Because that would freak me out. Because
No, so no, actually,
Yeah.
no. Somebody has
A guy-
on the app.
oh no.
So listen, so this is a long story, but no, somebody actually that went back. When was it? Probably 2012 or 20. It was way
Yeah,
back
yeah, yeah.
then when I was on that app. That's why I left the app, by the way,
So
because
bravely just sent you nudes.
just
But
saying.
are you allowed? I mean, I
No,
don't
but
think
I'm not talking about news. Are we talking about full on?
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's gross.
I
So
opened
that's
this thing and I
gross.
was like, oh my god.
I must say
That kind of
Yeah, I
nudes.
must say though that sometimes, everybody having access to your phone numbers. And, these days we have no control of our phone numbers, right? I must say that I think years ago at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I get a WhatsApp call from an international number. And oh my God, I kid you not, I was so freaked out, I couldn't sleep. And so the call came, and I thought, okay, it could be one of my friends internationally. And I pressed, green button. And it was like a fully video of a human thing. A human piece of
A
thing.
human what?
A penis.
A piece of thing. Say the word, Katie.
I could not.
It starts with penis.
Okay,
penis.
yes. But it was like a dark room.
Penis.
A penis, yes.
Yes.
I was so freaked out. And I really thought, I think somebody was messing with me, or maybe randomly. I don't think they even knew my number. Maybe it was like a random number.
It's okay to say
But
the
it
word,
happened.
friend.
I was scared. I was traumatized. I got up in the morning. I was like,
No, I was also traumatized.
did that happen to me?
Yeah.
So look, I think we agree that we've sent tasteful nudes.
Tasteful. So
Yeah.
Have you ever walked the walk of shame?
No, stop it now.
I mean,
stop
for
it.
real, you chose these questions.
But we both agreed that these are the questions we're going to ask.
But there were others. Have you ever done the walk of shame? First explain to us what the walk of shame is again.
Wow. A walk of shame is clearly getting hooked up on the night before and wearing the same clothes the next morning.
And your high heels.
No. Heels in your hand. Because listen, you can't do heels the next morning. Heels in your hand, getting into your car or getting into your Uber or cab and going home. That is the walk of shame. So,
cross my heart and
admittedly, I'm not that girl.
You've never done a walk of shame. Don't lie,
Can
Katie.
you just let me complete my sentence? Okay. Yes, I did. Last year.
Your things are very recent, hey?
But it's in context, yes.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, so my walk of shame, I'm going to share my walk of shame. So, because it was the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. So spontaneous, so amazing. So I went to Zanzibar.
Yes.
Okay, solo trip.
Yes.
And there I'm walking on my first day, and there I see this man. I know you're going to think this sounds like the movies, but there's this guy standing at the window, and he's got this white linen shirt on, and he's peeking through the window, and I've got the...
But you never told me about this.
Oh, wait, I'm telling you now. And you've got and I have the spice, certain things you don't tell. You have the spice vendor.
Everything.
You have the spice vendor walking with me because he's trying to sell me spices. And I walk, and the spice vendor's with me. I'm walking to my hotel, and I'm full of, because I'm coming off the Dow. I was on the water.
Yes,
okay, I look like a mess. And I walk past him, and this guy goes, "Excuse me."
Yes.
But he's not talking to me, he's talking to the vendor.
Uh-huh.
And I turn around and I said, "Oh, so now you want to steal my vendor?"
Did you flirt with this guy?
Yeah. I'm alone on
white
a solo
linen
trip.
shirt, you flirted with white linen guy. Okay.
And then the guy goes, "Do you want to go for supper?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's
This
go."
is breakfast though.
Because on the plane. No,
Was
this
not
is in the evening.
Okay, yes, okay.
So on the plane, I decided I'm going to have a yes holiday.
All right.
Like, you have a yes day.
Yes.
So when he said, "Do you want to go to dinner?" I'm like,
said,
"Yes."
yeah.
And ...
So you had the walk of
So
shame.
the next morning,
okay.
I had to go back to my hotel.
I like that. Glammy, I am super impressed.
You see, you think
High
I'm so...
five you. You one notch up.
By the way, when I was in Zanzibar, I wasn't married, eh?
Okay,
I'm
well,
just like...
if you need to contextualize that. Don't know why you need that. Okay. Let's just bring it back. Have you pretended you didn't see someone in the mall? We both have done this.
When you don't want to talk to people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But I know that I have my glasses on. So if I pretend I didn't see the person, I could say, "Oh, really? I'm so sorry I didn't see you. But I do have my glasses." Do you have your glasses on?
No, I just hide behind the shelves. Like at the
You do
in the
that?
books. I would see the person. I would just like, "Okay, let me go on this side."
Okay,
and
so-
then if they go that way, I go this way. And then I just slip out because I just don't want to talk to them.
So I'm that person that wears sunglasses in a mall.
In the mall.
So it's just
I know.
easy to actually ignore the person. It's actually quite tiresome. Sometimes you just want to go and do your work. You're there to buy something and you want to run out, and this person now is going to like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while, and this and this and that, and you have no time. Or you're avoiding someone because you didn't take the call the day before, and so we both.
No, I'm not necessarily, I usually avoid people that where I feel like we're now going to, I haven't seen this person in forever. There's nothing there left. And now we're going to talk, and then they're going to go, we should really catch up for a coffee. I'm like, I don't have space.
I know.
So I'm just going to
But I think
slide out of your DMs.
But I think the other thing that's a little bit exhausting these days is people. It's not people that you know. It's just general people you want to ignore as well or avoid, because people just come and talk to you about Keenan, and it's just like they feel that. So you just sometimes you just also do that now. It's just a bit too much as well.
And I think these days I've just been, as you know, I've just been a little bit, what do you call it? People, where you're not peopling.
I'm not peopling as well.
Have you ever accidentally liked a pic while you were stalking somebody, like on Facebook or go into somebody's Instagram, and you're down there, how many lines down, and now you like
2018, and by mistakenly liked the post.
Picture. Have you done that?
I have, and then I quickly unliked it.
Does it work?
With the unlike?
Do you think it works? Then it doesn't give them a notification that you like the picture, or?
I have to think about that. I think if you like and unlike,
then it doesn't show. Have you done that recently?
Can we ask the crew?
No.
It doesn't show? It shows? It doesn't show. So if you like and you quickly unlike it, it doesn't show? Okay, the crew says we're safe. I am safe.
So now we can go do this.
Have you stalked your ex-partner's new girlfriend on social media?
I'm trying to think which ex-partner has a new girlfriend.
Well, fiance or wife now, I think.
I haven't stalked my ex-husband's new wife because she was not a social media person. But if she was, sorry, I would probably have stalked you.
Do you think I have?
Of course.
Can I just admit that we have collectively stalked?
Yeah.
It's not just me. So we are admitting that we have
human beings stalked.
We collectively stalked new girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, new girlfriends on social media.
Yeah, we
did. And what did we say when we collectively stalked? What was he thinking?
If somebody says to you, what were you thinking stalking him? And you go like, no, I was looking at his and thinking, what was he thinking?
Thank you.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So we admittedly,
we always think we're better.
Yeah, we look, sometimes, sometimes when girls are mean, you just want to be mean back. So
listen, let me ask you one, because this is one, now it's not a sexual thing.
Okay.
Because this is just a funny one.
Right.
And I think we all have done this. Have you ever found yourself in a situation like, because I found this at the airport once, or at a when you're paying at the cashier.
Yeah.
And you've paid and you say, they either say have a good flight or have a good flight, and you go, you too.
You have done that. And I've asked you, what did you just say?
Listen, and then you walk on and you think, flap, and you feel so stupid, but you go loud, you too.
Oh, no, you've done that.
Have you never done that?
I've not done that.
Have you never done that?
No.
No, but that is not something that I've only done once.
You've done that.
I've done that more than once, where people would but the flight one was the one. Because
so,
now it's a specific, have a great flight.
And
you too.
And the woman must be thinking, is she drunk already?
No, she gets it all the time.
And she's probably thinking,
she's not even
she already had something too much to drink this morning. No. I am sitting at my desk. I ain't going anywhere.
And then, but the worst part is when you walk and you go like, ah.
Did I just say that?
Did I just say that?
No, you've done that. I have not done that.
That's funny.
Have you ever used someone's toothbrush?
Maybe very long. I can't remember. I can't recall, but probably.
But you could have.
I could have probably by accident used my ex-husband's toothbrush because they're together in the bathroom.
I have walk of shame toothbrush.
No. You just use your finger.
Yeah, so the walk of shame toothbrush, same thing.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, you're very honest today. Very honest
we
today.
Agreed we're trying to be authentic. Have you ever waved at someone who is not waving back?
Listen to that laugh.
This is you when I'm like, why are you waving at that person? The person doesn't know you. I think I know the person. No, the person doesn't know you. You've done this.
I do that all the time.
Yes.
I'm a friendly person. Okay. Now it's another sexual one because I'm sorry, we're running out of things on the list.
Yeah.
And this is yours. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yes.
Yes, we all have. If there's one woman in this world that's going to tell me she has never
Lying.
faked,
She's lying.
she's lying.
Yeah.
She is lying.
But now the point is, the guy that's listening to this is wondering, could it be me?
It is you too.
It is you too.
She is lying. Not all the time. But let us tell you today, especially if you've been going at it for a while, she's lying.
But listen.
But not all the time. But sometimes she's lying because you wanted to have it every time. It's impossible.
But what I'm saying is, the guy that you and I talking about, or the guys that you and I talking about the fake orgasm, is thinking, do you think it could be me? Or, some guys are so arrogant, it could never be me because I would have given an orgasm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, there's those guys thinking, what do you know? You
It wasn't
probably didn't
me.
have it. No,
Must be another guy.
He's probably thinking, you didn't have me. And I'm thinking, yeah,
so let's be honest to all the guys out there. She's faked it.
Yeah, but it's nothing personal,
It just
It
wasn't
really
the
is
time.
nothing about you. She's just maybe just not in the moment, and she wants to make you feel good. It's okay.
So we agree. We've agreed. So we got the guys
We're gonna
thinking. We got the guys thinking about that one. Have you ever used handcuffs? Oh, if you have to think about this.
No, I have.
If you have to think about this.
No, I have.
Yes.
But I'm just trying to think if they were handcuffs or handcuff. It's a tie.
Oh, you've done the tie.
Oh, God, this is so embarrassing.
It is not. You have done it, maybe in
Have you?
1820. So I have definitely have a nice tiger print handcuff.
Oh, so it's now
It's
also
a fluffy-
fashionable. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be. It's a fluffy tiger print one, which I still have as well.
Okay.
So I have.
So you have your own handcuffs that you use.
Of course, I'm not going to wait.
So you are like those women that have the condom and the handcuffs in your handbag.
Everything packaged ready.
Okay.
Not in the handbag.
No, I'm
You
just
know-
saying you travel with your things.
No, well, if I have a plan. You remember I'm a planner. If I have a plan, I take everything.
Then you take it. You've
Yeah,
got your
but I do
little-
have it in a container, in a little pink box kind of thing. So we've realized this that every have you ever question that we asked each other was linked to sexual, romantic. I think it was quite cute because
I think it was just
I enjoyed it. I think we got to know each other a little bit more. We got the audience knowing us a little bit more, that we are not old ladies.
No, we're not.
We're fun old ladies.
Yeah. Although most of the things that I've shared was a long time ago.
But it doesn't matter. It's not saying, have you ever done this in 2024 or 2023? It is, have you ever? So it was a generic one.
This was great.
Loved it.
Loved it.
That was a hoot. Have you ever done any of the things that we spoke about?
Tell us in the comments and we'll catch you next time.